soon.
What's up, nerds? It is time to take a look at the X-Men 97 Magneto figure. And of course, let's go ahead and start with the packaging. Same with the Wolverine figure, same packaging, except, you got this Magneto artwork on the side right here, which is really cool, like updated animated look for the X-Men animated series Magneto. Got him right here in the packaging. All he comes with is an extra set of fists, which is a little disappointing. He doesn't come with any like power accessories or anything. Also disappointing, but let's go ahead and open them up and take a look. Okay, so we got Magneto out of the package, and he looks pretty good. Looks pretty nice. I do have a Magneto, but it's the Age of Apocalypse Magneto. So I'll compare these in just a second, but this one already I can tell you is way better than the other one. So let's start with the with his head. So got pretty good range of movement. Well, he can't really look up that much because his helmet is kind of preventing him from turning his head up. There's not really a whole lot of up and down. He can look kind of downwards, and then his helmet is a little pliable. So if you look, you can actually kind of pull it away from his face. Now it's not detachable as far as I know, so I wouldn't try to take it off if you have one. And I'm seeing some little paint spots up here. This actually feels like it's kind of soft. I feel like if I were to press into it with my fingernail, I'd probably leave a mark in there. His little horns right here are kind of made into the helmet, as opposed to the Age of Apocalypse one where they're kind of out away from the helmet. I don't really have a preference either way. I mean, if it's made into the helmet, it kind of keeps it from the possibility of it getting broken off at some point. But I do kind of like the look of it away from his helmet. But yeah, the purple paint on here kind of has a little metallic look to it. His eyes are kind of got some painted in. With his eyebrows still white, it kind of follows the look of him from the new X-Men 97 animated series. If you've seen artwork of Magneto, he has the black eyes and the white eyebrows shining out. In fact, let me show you on the packaging real quick. So yeah, right here you can see the eyes are kind of, in shadow. And then for some reason, which doesn't make any sense, his white eyebrows are still kind of coming out from the shadow, which is a little weird, but whatever. So back to Magneto going down. Very nice purple color. I really like the way his cape kind of comes up off of his shoulders like it did in the animated series. I kind of always like that look of the cape coming up. Thor also has that look a lot of the time as well. But I really did like that. The cape it's plastic, but it's pretty soft. You can move it around. No, I don't think you can set it any kind of way, but it's very soft. It is not removable. It's pretty much made into the chest, and right back here on the back, it's got a peg that goes into a hole on the back of Magneto, but it is not removable. You can kind of lift up that part right there, but you can't actually take it off. So coming down, so of course that's probably going to limit the shoulder movement. Not by a whole lot. I mean, how much shoulder movement do you really need with Magneto? I don't think this is a butterfly joint, obviously, because, what would be the point? And if you can hear that in the background, that is my son in the living room playing with some toys. I can hear him all the way in here. He's being kind of funny. Double jointed elbows, pinless. He's got the purple gauntlet part of his forearm. You can see there's some paint right there as well where it's done rubbed off. I really do like that the color is separated on this one as opposed to the other one that I'll show you in a second. These are some open hands that he has. And, you know, hands, of course, got the full range of movement. Got the ab crunch right here. Go back pretty far. Yeah, it's pretty good. Does he move in the waist? Yes, he does. Got the big, like, belt looking part right there, which is a little bit shinier than the the pants right here, like the underwear on the outside. Come down to the legs, got the thigh right there. Well, let's see. Kicks up pretty good. Of course, the cape is going to limit how much he can kick back. But again, this isn't a character that you really need a whole lot of range of movement like that with. Double jointed knees. Really nice. Again, and this is like, that would be a cool, like, you know, how you have them like up in the air like that. Cool pose. Okay, I'm just thinking random thoughts right now. Boots, again, separated. The color is separated, which is awesome. I love that. The feet do got that movement right there. Kick back and forward pretty good. Yeah, so let's take a look at, I mean, his other hands right here are just closed fists. So there's not much to it. And I've heard a lot of people say that they don't like that his hands are actually the red color on this figure as opposed to purple. But, you know, in the animated series, I believe he had the red hands. I think there were some episodes where he did have purple hands. And I know in the comics he's had both. I think it was mostly purple, but I think he's had both. So it's just really your preference, what you want to do. But here in a second, I'm going to try the other figure's purple hands. I do kind of wish that he came with an alternate head sculpt. One that he's not wearing his helmet, just a regular head sculpt with no helmet or anything on. I think that would have looked really cool because Magneto does look pretty cool without his helmet on as well. And again, he doesn't come with any powers, like the little effects that you can put on his hands. And I'll probably, since this will be my new Magneto figure, I'll probably just use the effects off the other figure and borrow some stuff from the other figure. So yeah, let's check that out real quick. All right, so I'm going to try this head sculpt on this body. I mean, the face on this one is okay, but I don't like the hair. I don't like Magneto with long hair like he was in, I think that's Age of Apocalypse, right? Does this head even come off? Yes. I mean, it's kind of a dumb question, but let's see if this head sculpt looks okay on this body. Okay, yeah, this isn't going to go on very easy, but if one of y'all is able to get it on, doesn't look that bad, actually. Well, you know, it'll sit a little bit lower once it's on the ball joint, but doesn't look that bad. In fact, the purples actually match really, really well. And just for the heck of it, see, with the head sculpt on this one, I sliced off the long hair because, you know, I didn't like it, but let's see what it looks like on this body. Okay, it's not on there all the way. I don't know if the ball joint is like a different size or something, but I don't want to like really force it down. But yeah, that does not look okay. He's got a really long neck, and again, it's not down all the way, but at least the colors match pretty well. The red in the helmet is a little off, but the purples are pretty good. But let's put his proper head back on, and then we'll put on the purple gloves and see what that looks like, see which one I like more. So yeah, the purple hands work really, really well with this figure. Oh wait, there we go. Purple hands work really well with this figure because the purples match really well. So if you have that old Age of Apocalypse figure, you can swap out the hands, or just really, I guess, I'm not really sure about any of the other previous Magneto figures, but yeah, looks pretty good with the purple hands. I kind of like it. But I guess if you're going for the animated series look, you'd want to keep the red hands on here. Well, and also, I guess you'd want to keep the red hands, like if you have the effects on him, to give it some good contrast, the red hands would be better because purple on purple. So yeah, you can use those old effects on him. So I tell you what, let's just swap him back to the hands he came with to keep that animated look. We'll still put the open hands on him. So yeah, I think that looks a little better to me because you can see the effect a lot better. Alright y'all, that is it for this video. Let me know what y'all think of this Magneto figure in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. And that is it, so see y'all next time.